Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode. It's Johnny Gig Drummer, and today we're going to do something a little different. Can't find my keys. Ooh, I left them down here somewhere. Nope. No. Ah, there they are. All right, let's go. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about what it takes to do all this drumming business. Let's see here. What do we want to hear? Probably shouldn't play any music. Yeah, let's not play any music. Whoops. A little bit of music. Can't tell what it is. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about musicians and health. Now, I'm off my way here to go for a walk. Yep, we're going for a walk. So, anyways, if you've been following me on my YouTube journey, you know that I've been trying to get monetized on YouTube, and finally I got monetized, so that's wonderful. I do shuffle between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, but more talk in a little bit because I am driving. We're walking. We walk every day. We walk our steps. So every day I do go to work. Today I got off, which is nice. I have a part-time job that I go to, and I enjoy it. It's outside. I do a little bit of everything doing that job. Is it what I love to do? Kinda. I like doing it. I don't mind it. Cutting grass, home repairs, cutting branches. I'm on a lawnmower. You know, that type of thing. I don't mind it. What I want to talk about a little bit is what it takes to keep up this YouTube channel. Now, don't get me wrong. The part about playing is really cool. Playing, making the videos, the editing part not so much, and the countless hours of going through film and all that stuff. It takes a while. It takes a while to edit all that stuff up, but I love it. Do I love the editing part? I don't like it. I've had to learn how to do a bunch of stuff, how to align with the algorithm of YouTube, what to do and what not to do. But it's what I love to do, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. Hopefully someday, you know, I'll get to meet some of you guys. And staying healthy is a big part of it. If you want to be playing these summer gigs here every weekend, you gotta stay in shape. You gotta eat right, you know. Now, I love eating pizza. It's one of my favorite things. Chinese food, Mexican food, it's all good. But I do eat healthy. I was fasting for a while, and that's pretty good. That does work. I dropped some pounds. Not so much the junk food anymore, which I don't recommend. Just makes you feel crappy. But yeah, it is a struggle, man, to try to keep on making these videos. You always have to kind of figure out what you're going to talk about, figure out what you're going to do. having a YouTube channel and trying to make it grow is kind of like a baby, having a baby. You know, you think about the idea, hey, let's have a kid. Really, is that what we want to do? Yeah, so that's what we want. Let's make a kid. So then the kid's in the, you know, in the tummy. Let's just say in the stomach, in there, and it's cooking, you know, and we're like, all right, we got started, and now we're gonna have one soon. And you get all ready, and then the baby comes, and aka YouTube, you get started, and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to go about it, and you just keep trying, you know, use your instincts, which is hard because the algorithm always changes, you know, so it's tough. And then, you know, after the baby stage, you go into the toddler stage, and well, you want views and subscribers, and when the toddler's not doing what you want it to, aka views, you know, you want more views. But if you truly love what you do, man, and you love doing what you're doing here, I don't worry about the views. I don't worry about the subscribers. Do I want them? Of course, everybody wants them. But if you love the kid, man, the kid will grow up to be successful. Does that make sense? I don't try to push it, but it is kind of like having a kid, you know that you go through the toddler stage. A lot of YouTubers go through it. Even I have, you know, where then come the teenage years where you get kind of a following, which I am now in the teenage years here on my YouTube channel, and I'm learning how to deal with it. You know, when you start to get people from around the world watch your video and like, subscribe, chime in, you know, into the comments, you stop and you think, okay, all right, this is something, this is going somewhere, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful for it. And you start to take it a little more serious once you get monetization. I have over 500 subscribers now, close to 1,000. But I passed the first stage of monetization. I got to get to the, you know, past the 1,000, which I will with time. Like a little baby plant, little baby tree that you water. It's in the ground. You have to wait. Can't force it. Can't keep opening that oven, checking on the cake, because it's not going to bake. You just have to wait. You have to trust that little plant's going to grow. You water it every day. You check on it here and there. But if you forget about it and you water it every day, sooner or later you'll see that little plant pop out of the ground, and it makes you smile. But trying to keep up with what am I going to do for this video? What am I going to do for that video? It can be stressful, I'll admit. I didn't know what to do today. Now, I had a lot of fun at the Chicago drum show. Go watch that video. I met Bunny Carlos from Cheap Trick. That was a dream, man. I went to go interview some other guy that was supposed to be there at 3 o'clock, and by the time I got there, I caught up to him. He was swarmed by people, and there was no way I was going to get an interview with him. And not a lot of people know who he is. Not a knock on him, but he was from the Chicago area, and he's pretty new. Not very well known, but still, he's out there. He's endorsed by Ludwig, Vic Firth and a couple other companies. I'm not. But something cool happened at the Chicago Drum Show. I wasn't expecting it. When you don't expect things, that's when the magic happens, I think. When you expect things, we get hurt, man. I expect her to love her. I gave her all this. I treated her well. It's free will, just like we do. We have free will to do whatever we want. We can't force it. So back to the Chicago Drum Show. I was there and I go, okay, well, I'm not going to get this interview. Okay, so I kept going. I kept walking. I'm walking ahead and I get towards the Ludwig booth and I interview the Ludwig rep. Kind of a nice guy. If you watch my video, he kind of didn't want to give me an interview, but you know, I'm always nice and I ask nicely, and if you don't want to, that's cool. But I'm not gonna walk away. I'm gonna try. Anyways, he was cool. You'll see that in the video in my Chicago Drum Show 25. Anyways, after that, I bump into Cheap Trick's drummer. I just bumped into him, man, and I'm like, wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Are you Bunny Carlos from Cheap Trick? Yeah. And I go, oh man. So I met him and he was really cool, and I asked him, can I do a quick interview with you? And he's like, yeah, of course. Just super cool guy. And I got that small interview with him, and that made the trip going to Chicago worth it. I mean, everything else was amazing. The Guns N' Roses original Matt Sorum's Yamaha. Go check that out for all you drummers that, you know, are interested in drums. And the Chicago Drum Show is the longest drum show running in America, so that's awesome. My good friend from the owner, Brislow Drum Company, he invited me to the Nashville drum show. I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, he gave me an awesome interview. It was short, and then we talked a little bit. You know, I asked him what drum company he's playing now, or what is he playing, you know, these days. And he's always played Ludwig, so he's like, I play Ludwig, surprise, surprise, something new. And I go, oh, it's wonderful. I play Ludwig too. I have a Gretsch Ludwig. I met the Gretsch guys too. Really nice guys, man. I missed Nick Furlijano or whatever. I can't pronounce his name, but he used to be Sweetwater's main drummer guy. He was there and I missed him. So it's not meant to be, but that's cool. I was there. He was there. A lot of cool drummers were there. But I just wanted to come on here and just talk to you a little bit about, you know, taking care of yourself, walking, eating right. It helps with the aches and pains at my age, with the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the knee. You know, walking helps a lot. It exercising, push-ups, dumbbells, all that stuff. Eating right, drinking the right stuff, all that's important. It's cloudy here today. You guys can see. It is. But yeah, wonderful time. I did get to sit down after the video and play on drums, because the whole time I was there recording, it was just me with the camera. I would see a drum set and I go, wow, I want to sit down on that. I would really like to hear what this Sonar sounds like, or Mapex, or just a vintage kit. that was set up, you know. I didn't even get to play on my buddy Brislow Drum Company's drum kit he had out. I wanted to. And it was packed. Tons of people. So, which is wonderful. It was a Saturday. But yeah, today's kind of a little bit of a different video. We're walking and we're talking just about health and stretching. Stretching is important. Take care of your wrists, your elbows. Remember, vibration, carpal tunnel, tennis elbow. So, and don't use cheap sticks, because the vibration on cheap sticks is really bad on your hands and your wrists. Go with a good drum company. You owe it to yourself, man. Love yourself. Buy a good pair of drumsticks. If you can't afford them yet, I tape them up, man. I tape up my old drumsticks. Try to get a drum company to endorse you if you got some followers out there, or just go online and look for Amazon. You know, there's a lot of cheap, good drumsticks on there. So yeah, vibration will kill you in the future. I know right now, like if you're in your 20s or teens, 30s, even 30s, but it's rare, 40s, 50s, now you're moving into, ouch, why do my hands hurt? Why do my wrists hurt? Why is my hand swelling up? You know, that kind of thing. It kind of sneaks up on you, kind of like a heart attack does. So yeah, be good to yourself, man. Get some good drumsticks, some gloves. A lot of gloves out there have shock resistant little pads on the hands and the fingers. Wonderful. I recommend them. So thank you. Everybody that watches, thank you very much, and keep on rocking. Like and subscribe, and thank you very much for supporting me. And I'll leave a link, my PayPal link for the drumstick fund. It helps me pay for my gas when I go somewhere or buy a burger, you know, that kind of thing, a soda, whatever. Thanks again, man, for watching. Love you guys. Happy Friday. God bless. We'll see you next time. You know the drill. Keep on rocking.